Hey, happy Sunday. I know y'all not used to, usually I'm dropping a video on Sundays, but I decided to go live today. So hopefully it go good. It's been a month since I've been live, but hey, good afternoon. So, hey y'all. You caught a live? I know that's right. I know that's right, because I be seeing the comments after I get done going live. People be like, dang, I missed it. So I hope some more people who've been wanting to catch a live catch it today. I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time though. But I'm not dropping a video today, so I just decided like I ain't been live in a month, so I might as well just go ahead and go live. Oh no, I don't work the weekends, honey. I only work Monday through Friday. And plus it's a holiday, so I haven't worked since Thursday actually. I'll go back Tuesday. So what's going on, y'all? What y'all got going on? Your video convinced me to get my CDL. I'm starting the process of looking for schools. I'm 50. What? Oh my God, I love that for you. I hope that you know, you embarking on a new journey. I hope that you like it. Definitely for like opinion, like for like motivation, definitely don't give up in trucking school, because I almost quit in trucking school. When I was in trucking school in that back end, I remember vividly I cried. I will never forget that, but I didn't give up though. I cried. I'm sick of corporate America. I never been, so I don't even know what the experience is like. Hey Izzy, you always OTR. That's what's up. So y'all got any questions for me, or you know anything y'all want to know? You could definitely ask. I was a corporate trainer for over 20 years. Oh wow. What was that like? Trucking school was easy, but man, the instructors be talking crazy. You know what? I feel you on that, because it come from an area of pride. They pride be so high, and they just be like, what's so hard about it? You know what I'm saying? Just backing into the spot. Like, I don't know. It's yeah, I will say that some of them be very prideful. Some of them be very prideful. So they're like, what's so hard about grasping the concept? I mean, it's brand new, so of course it's gonna be different for certain people who come into the game. My home base, I live in Houston. P, you know I tell you this all the time when I comment under your Sunday video. You always seem so happy. How do you keep your spirit up and always positive? Oh, I like that. I like that so much. I like that question. I love questions, by the way, y'all. So, cause I don't like just like when I be on live, I be liking to interact with everybody. I try to talk to everybody, by the way. So we just, you know, you can ask me whatever. But it says, how do you keep your spirit up and always so positive? Okay, because first of all, I be having bad days like everybody else, okay? Not even bad days. I more so say I'm an overthinker. So sometimes my overthinking causes me to be in a bad mood sometimes, just depending on what I'm thinking about. But I just don't let it stick. I think that's what it is. I try to get to the root of the issue, or really just process what I'm feeling and then just move on, really, honestly. Like, I feel like that's the best thing to do, because we all human beings and life be lifing. Life be doing its thing. So yeah, I don't know. I just rather be happy. I'm a positive person. Like, I don't like negativity. So I hold myself to a higher standard than anybody in this world when it comes to positivity, because I don't like interacting with bad energy, bad vibes, even my own bad energy. Like, because I feel like we all have the ability to be negative, but I just rather be positive. I just rather be positive. I don't even deal with people who bring me negativity or just makes me feel some kind of way. I just don't like it. So yeah, that's how I deal with it. I just hold myself accountable, honestly. How long was your entire journey from start to finish? From you talking about when I started trucking school till now? Because I've been in trucking for 5.5 years now, almost 6 years. Dang, it's almost 6 years. That's crazy. But yeah, so I started in April of 2000. Wait, yeah, April of 2019. April of 2019 till now. Hey, somebody, what's up? Are you a Virgo? No, I'm a Taurus. I am an Earth sign, but I'm a Taurus. How often do you come back to the D? Oh my God, it's been like a year and a half. I have not been back. I do not be desiring to go back. Only with my sister and my nieces and nephews are out there, but I haven't been back in a while. I honestly was planning on going there before the summer is up, but I don't know. Hey, yeah, it's been almost 6 years for me since I've been in trucking. So let me make sure I ain't skip no questions. Okay. Is there anybody else in here that do trucking, or what do y'all do? How long did it take you to get your CDL? Literally a month, 4 weeks. No exaggeration, just 4 weeks. 4 weeks of dedication and just going to class. You gotta go to school. You have to go. You can't miss a day. You gotta go. So definitely, yeah, 4 weeks. Am I dating? No. Where's the puppy? He is literally right here on the floor. They want to see ya. King Butt, come here. He's right here. Say hi, King. Oh, say hi, guys. He on the floor sleeping, just chilling. You trucking? You working right now? You not off for the holiday? Still trucking? I know that's right. How was trucking been for y'all? Let me know. I always like hearing other truck drivers' perspective, because everybody might not have my perspective. Thank you. King, she said you're cute. She said you're cute. He got his ears up like, huh? Where did I go to school? I went to school in Michigan, because I'm from Detroit. I'm from Michigan. So I went to school in Michigan. That's where I started originally. And then I moved to Houston and, continued my trucking career out here. It took me a year, but I had things to maintain. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got it done, so ain't nothing wrong with that. The schools here have you week courses. Week courses? The schools here have you week courses. How many weeks is it? Yeah, I do trucking. Been doing it 14 years, but local from the Yak. Okay. 14 years, that's what's up. I was in Sugarland a few days ago and shouted you out on Instagram. You did? Aw. How did you like it? Did you like being out here? New sub, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. I'm off work, holiday, go back Tuesday. Me too. Same. I'll go back Tuesday. So, have y'all done anything since y'all been off work, like for the holiday? Because I've been chilling. I mean, I did take myself out. I took myself out, but other than that, I've been chilling. I wouldn't mind getting into trucking. I'm taking classes for cybersecurity right now, though. My cousin is a trucker. She makes good money. Oh my goodness, Jason, you're going to school for cybersecurity? You know what's crazy is I want to go back to school myself. That is so crazy. But I want to go for engineering. So dealing with computer engineering or cybersecurity. That's so crazy. That's crazy. I've been looking up schools to go to. I don't like talking about how much money I make, because everybody's pay scale is different. It just depends what you're doing. But yeah, I never talk about my finance. I never talk about how much I make or where I work at. Like those two. But anything else, I would answer. Hey sis, love your content. Also a trucker. I love watching your content and love the fact you're a part of the tourist gang. Hey, thank you so much for watching my channel. Yeah, so the only thing that I'm worried about for the engineering is the math. Like calculus, I was a straight A student. I mean, not a straight A student. I was an A and B student, but I was an A. I had an A in math. Math was one of my favorite subjects, but I do not remember calculus. I don't. And then when I looked at it, I had looked at an example the other day. I said, oh, I definitely don't remember this. I definitely don't remember that. This is a question for all the truckers in here, including P. Do y'all think it's worth obtaining your CDL in 2024 or 2025? Yes. Trucking is a $1 trillion industry. Yes. You don't have to be a truck driver. You could be doing different things. You could be a dispatcher. I will say it's not even just trucking. That's what I will say, that every industry is really going through it. It's not just trucking, you know? But I definitely think it's 100% worth it, because like you could own a truck. You could be a truck driver. You could get different kind of trucks and still, you know what I'm saying, be in the industry and don't have to drive. So it just depends on what you want to do and how far you want to take it. So you ever consider owner operator? I did, but right now I don't. That's not even my main focus, honestly. Definitely not. I love being a local truck driver. Once I do, but I have figured out that once I do step into owner operating, I won't be driving the truck. I will have a driver. You know what I'm saying? And that in itself is going to be a big deal for me, because it's going to matter who's driving my truck. It's going to matter how they take care of the truck, how they drive. You know what I'm saying? Just consistency, all of that matters. Like trucking is not easy peasy. Like people be thinking it's easy. It's not an easy industry. It's not something to easily maintain. You really have to be on top of it. But I know I can do it. I've studied it. I've studied it day in and day out. But I just don't want to be an owner operator operating the truck. I want to buy my own truck and then have a driver. So yeah, eventually I will get to that point. You still have that A, B, and B. What's A, B, and B? Me and my husband had our own authority with 3 trucks, and now currently went back to being a company driver, and I love it and feel at peace. Yes. See, like I said, it's not for everybody, and it's not even the fact of being for everybody as well. Like I said, it's a very tedious industry. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication. When these trucks break down, they do not cost $100, $200 to fix. It could be a little part and it's $1,000 easily. Tires are not cheap. You just, you have to take into the accountability of the maintenance of the truck, the maintenance, the upkeep, just everything, like upkeeping and everything. You're not just bringing home like this X amount of dollars. Like, yeah, you make a lot of money, but then you also have to realize that sometimes you're gonna have to spend it because the truck is gonna break down and stuff like that. So you just have to be very, very good with your money. So yeah. Oh, Airbnb. No, I don't have the Airbnb no more. I don't have the Airbnb no more. But my Airbnb experience was 10 out of 10. It's just that once the economy started going the other way, I got out, because once I started paying the rent out of my pocket, that's when I knew it was time to get out. And this is the thing about me. I am a person that will try new things. I will definitely do it. No, I'm not worried about what's gonna fail and all of that. I'm just gonna do it. And then if I gotta get out, I'm getting out. Like, I don't, a lot of people like drown in things because they don't want to let it go, because they're scared or afraid of how the outside world will look at them. And you really shouldn't be paying attention to that, because the overall goal is to be successful. So if something is not making sense at that time, definitely just let it go. That's how I operate. So, because it's a lot of people who really think about doing a lot of stuff, but they don't actually ever do it because they're scared of the what ifs and what nots and all of those things. So maintenance, fuel, compliance, ECT is wild. Yeah. So, I've had, what's crazy is I've had owner operators tell me they make the same amount company drivers make after all the expenses and things like that. So just, I always say, like, don't be so quick to do something just to say you own something. Like, everything should make sense. So if it doesn't make sense, don't do it. Don't do it. And there are a lot of company drivers that make good money too. There are a lot of company drivers that make good money. So don't let anybody tell you that, you have to be an owner operator to see good money, because that's not true. Yes, it's a lot of overhead in trucking. That's absolutely true. Along with, they kept dropping our rates, went from 2 a mile to 145 a mile. That was the breaking point for us. Yep. And that's another reason why I love local now, because even doing like regional home on the weekends, like that even started not to add up for a company driver. Like there are some company drivers that are at companies that are making good money doing regional and stuff like that, but it was becoming very rare. Like the job market was becoming so terrible, and I was like, yeah, I'm not willing to be regional for 1,200 a week. That just doesn't even make sense, That's like going backwards. So yeah, that's why I'm super, super happy I went local and found a good local job. It's not even easy finding a good local job now. So it's just, I don't know. It's not even just trucking though. Like the job market period is really totally different now. It'd be so many companies saying they're hiring and they don't ever call you back. Like I remember when I first started out in trucking, you could get on Indeed or Craigslist and find a job and be starting work tomorrow. It's not like that. So if you got a good job, definitely don't play with that. Definitely sit down, make your money, and go home. Or if you're not starting a new job the next day, then don't quit your job. Like, it's definitely crazy. That's definitely not a trucker shortage. Like, there's definitely not a trucker shortage like they portray. Yes, I totally believe that a lot of companies are just saying they're hiring because they have to say that. Like, I don't know if they get benefits for like actually like acting like they're trying to hire people. Like, I don't know if it's something with the government assistance or something. I don't know, but it's definitely not a trucker shortage. There's a lot of truck drivers always looking for jobs. So yeah, they definitely be lying. You can definitely make good money at companies. Yes, you can. Yes, I know company drivers that are just pulling in good money weekly. Just depends on what you're doing. We need to cap a brokerage. Yep, because I feel like the brokers, like now, the things that I hear about brokers now, it just seems like they're scamming now. Like everything is just to get the money, and that's sad. Like let me talk about this while we're on this subject too, because I did want to make a video about it, but then I feel like it was like pretty controversial. But not even just with the brokers, I feel like the truck drivers today are really not truck drivers. They really just driving the trucks, and I really feel like that came from like after COVID. People got into trucking because of the money and things like that, but now it's like taking a huge, I feel like it's made a big, huge difference in trucking now, because you have so many reckless truck drivers, like, don't really like the industry. They got in it for the money, and now I just feel like there's a lot of angry truck drivers because the money is different now. The money is not what they saw during COVID. So you have a lot of people that don't even want to do trucking no more. But they still have to drive their truck because they're still they're still responsible for what they invested in and things like that. So I don't know. Everything is just different now in trucking. It's just so weird. I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I just feel like it's a lot of like, dang, a lot of people drive their trucks like they got their trucks their CDLs out of the gumball machine, like literally paid 25 cents for it. Like it be so much reckless stuff going on. It's not even just with the brokers scamming with the fees and all that. I just feel like overall trucking is just not what it used to be. Not what it used to be. It's so sad. Like I've seen some crazy stuff that truck drivers do that we should never be doing. It's just like, oh, mind your business. Not mind your business. Like it's all of us. We're all one at the end of the day. We're all one. So the fact that we can really take somebody's life in a matter of a second, and people don't drive like they can take somebody's life in a matter of a second, it's crazy. I see some crazy stuff every day. I see crazy stuff every day. P, what other entrepreneur streams are you interested in? You're the type of woman that has multiple streams of income. Yes, I do have multiple streams. Like I said, I love content. Like it's not even about getting like super popular, even though I did grow my channels from my personality and things like that. But I just love, I always had like this personality to be able to, I just really love content. So I do content. You already know that. I have my YouTube channel. I have my other social media platforms, but YouTube is literally my favorite. This is my favorite community. Um, and yeah, like investing. I'm very, very like into investing right now. Like trying to see where I can put my money in to make it, you know what I'm saying, multiply. I'm into like as far as like investing as well, like high yield savings accounts and things like that. Like yeah, that's like literally I'm all I'm thinking about these days is just like trying to just make more of my money. So, you know, now that I have it, I'm just wanting to do way more with it. Even though I've already been doing way more with it, I want to do more with it. You know, to see more of a return back. So, real estate has always, as a kid, I used to always watch the HGTV show. I love houses. I feel like honestly, I could have been a real estate agent. I still can be. I know that. Like I don't know. I could sell a house quickly too. Like I don't know. Just I've always loved homes, the infrastructure of it, the architect of it, like everything. So I definitely could have been a real estate agent. I plan on having my own properties and things like that, but I'm not gonna say everything that I want to do. I'm more so of a person that just likes to do stuff and then show how I did it. I always been doing that. Even on my YouTube channel, I do stuff and then tell people how I did it. I'm not ever afraid to tell people how I did something. I just want to always be leading by example by actually doing it and then showing how I did it. I don't really talk too much for real. When it comes to that stuff, I just like to do it first. Thoughts on Swift to start? Oh no, I don't know. Maybe they got better as a company, but I would never drive for Swift. I would never drive for Swift. Doesn't matter which state you're in. For what, love? Which one? What you talking about? Been hauling saltwater for 2 years and love it. Ooh, so like, is that where like you could drive like a long distance and then dump it and then you're like done for the day? School, then 1 year contract. I'm thinking I can go to school with them and get a job quick. You honestly can do another company and do the same thing. You don't have to go with Swift specifically. They be ticking time bombs on these streets. Yes, they do. I've seen some crazy stuff. Are you into crypto investing? No, I've heard about it, but I just don't really think that's like my thing, honestly. If a brokers can't make their business happen off 500 a load, if they have 20 trucks, then it's on them. Yeah, because 500 a load is actually not bad. For 20 trucks, yeah, that's a lot of money. Everyone get to liking this video, please. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all for the support. If y'all do like it. Yeah, it's 32 people in here, y'all. We need 15 more likes. It's 32 people in here. Just go ahead and like it if you like the conversation. I just moved to Houston. I'm looking for something local or regional in Texas. You definitely can find regional positions. It's a lot of, because Houston is not really, they don't have a lot of local things going on. I will say that about Houston. Like if you're local, you're either in the oil field, you're pulling containers, you're doing hazmat, things like that. But Houston doesn't really have a lot of like things that are really local. They're really over the road, regional kind of state. I really picked up on that when I first got here. So yeah. What's the most scariest road bridges you drove in trucking? Oh my goodness. So I think to date still is New York. New York, oh my goodness. I remember one time I was driving to New York. I will never forget this because I thought the top of my roof was gonna come off because it was too late for me. By the time I seen the bridge, I'm like already ducking, like, I'm like, oh my God. I will never forget that. And this is the beginning of my trucking career, but it was high enough. I learned that the bridges on the highway have to be able for us to go underneath, but I didn't know that at the time. I did not know that. I thought my truck was done for. I was about to lose my job. But yeah, New York is like it used to give me high anxiety until I started driving it normally. I'm like, oh, okay, this is a walk in the park. But no, at first, yeah, no. Due to the infrastructure, build construction is the best money in trucking. Get into dump trucks or construction management is quite a bag out here. Yes, I agree. I've definitely heard great things about dump trucks. And I also want to learn myself just because I love, I'm not gonna lie, I love the container business. This is the easiest thing I've ever done and made good money from. But I have heard about dump trucks. They do make good money. You working on your CDL now? I wish you much success with that. Hey from Sweden. Hey. Love your videos. I'm a female trucker too. Thank you, love. Cabbage Patch and Grapevine are scary too. Where is that at? Question on the DLT. What if you fail due to high blood pressure? Do they automatically block your CDL? That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure like the stipulations with that. Do anybody know? Because I'm not sure if they fail you due to high blood pressure. You talking about when you go to get your physical? The lowest I've been under is 13.2, and I about died in the chair, but I made it. When I say it's the scariest thing ever, like until you really experience it in person, you don't know how scary it is. But going underneath them bridges, y'all, and not even knowing if they're high, I mean, like if it's too low. Because I think I got so scared because by the time I looked up, I was already going under, and I'm like, oh my God, I will never forget that. I did just exactly that. I took off the entire trailer roof messing with New York. First job, I had to deliver it to a place with no docks. What was it? Okay, I know you had to be nervous, like with that noise. Was the noise like scary to you? I know that noise is you probably still remember that noise. I'm working on my overall health before going to school. I'm terrified of bridges, but I'm getting over that. Yeah, it's definitely terrifying because you have to always know okay, so in New York, you always have to see if there's bridges like down certain streets and things like that, because New York is very, 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 it's quick for you to come across a bridge going down a regular street. So yeah, and and the bridge might have block off, like you might try to do a cut to get around, and the bridge might still be over there. Like when you take the what you call it, the shortcut, the bridge still might be on that side. It's just crazy. So you just have to really pay attention, especially in New York. No, my husband was HB. They will just give you a shorter medical certificate for like 3 months. Unless it's horrible, they'll tell you to go to the doctor to get it regulated. Oh, it's in Oregon, and Grapevine is in. Yeah, I've never been to Oregon or California. I'm from New York City. It's not that bad, y'all. It could be nerve-wracking for people who isn't from there, but like I said, once I got to like driving through there regularly, it was a walk in the park. But at first, yeah, it can be nerve-wracking for somebody who's not from New York. Trust me. I didn't go all the way through, but I heard it sound like a mechanic shop over my head. I pull containers sometimes. I hate them damn chassis. See, that's one thing I love about my company. We don't have to switch out chassis. Like we have our own chassis. So the chassis that I hook up to is the same chassis I have forever. Like I don't have to. I feel so bad for companies that have to go to a certain place that has chassis, because when you go there to these big yards with all these chassis, it be so many chassis that are broken. And you're literally in the yard for like an hour trying to find one good chassis. Like, I'm so glad my company has their own chassis, because that in itself will make you not even want to do it. But yeah, other than that, yeah, that's why I said it just depends on what company you go with. Like, you have to go with a company that has their stuff together, not somebody who got to rent everything, because that right there, you're not going to make no money, first of all. And containers is a fast business. It's hustle. Yeah, that's one thing I really love about it, because it just gives me like I'm always, on the move. So I would hate to do containers if my job didn't have their own chassis. How accurate are the GPS systems to help prevent driving under low bridges? You have to get a real good one. Like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I have never used a GPS system. Never. I've always had the book, and I've always used Google Maps. I had it on satellite, and I don't know, because first of all, I had somebody that was in trucking for a long time that I knew that taught me the ins and outs of stuff. But basically, like, when I used to use Google Maps when I was an over-the-road truck driver, I used to, like, when I looked at the map or whatever, when they gave me my route, I would always look at the directions. I would read step by step where they had me going. Once it had too many turns and all of that on regular streets, you already know that you should just keep on the freeway and go, like, get as close to another exit to where it's going straight to the place or whatever. It's not going to always be like that, but you just have to really I don't know. It's not as hard as it's not hard to use Google Maps. You just really like when it gets to having you turn down a whole bunch of streets. You definitely got to pay attention to that. Like, okay, I'm just stay on the freeway until it gives me another route, because I'm not going all the way. You cannot go through that many streets like that, because you're gonna run into a lot of places. You know what I'm saying? When you come up to the street, say no trucks, no through trucks. You're gonna get that a lot. So just stay on the freeway if it got you going down a million streets. But definitely, if you want to get a GPS system, I forgot. Is it Randall? I heard Randall was a really good one. Randall McNally's. I heard those are really good. Drop the ones in the comments, y'all, if y'all know some good ones. But I have never used a GPS. Driving in snow is a concern for me. I'm from Houston, so I'm not used to driving in snow. Okay, so I'm from Michigan, so I'm used to driving in the snow. I'm from the Midwest, so snow is where I started from. It's not bad at all. You just have to take your time. You have to take your time, and you have to know when to pull over. Like, if it's coming down like to like a whiteout, definitely it's time to just park it and go to sleep or do your thing, but definitely don't keep driving. Cause that right there, you just never know what you driving into. I'm thinking about getting my TWIC card. Was it a long process? No, you just take go in there, fill out your information. They take your fingerprints, and then you take your picture, and then they just send it to you. I think it took me like a month to get mine, or 3 weeks to a month or something. I can't remember. Any Rocky Mountain highway is super pucker worthy in the West. I'm from New England. The West is far scarier. Yes. I've heard that so much. I've heard the West mountains are nothing to play with. I've heard that all the time. All the time. Them hills are serious over there. The road's not bad, but turn on the wrong one and it's over. Where I had to deliver literally had a sign for no trucks. Here always late is late. Thank you. And man, don't ever DL hammer GPS. Do you feel police target truckers? I've heard horror stories. I don't know. It just depends. Some states don't play. I will say that. Like Kentucky. Oh, what? Like I used to love driving through Kentucky, but I used to hate like going past the DOT inspection spots like during the daytime, because I already know they about to be on some BS. Like it's just certain times of the day you just gotta know when to get in to get out of certain states. But yeah, because Kentucky don't play. Kentucky don't play. Okay, they don't play. But they have a long history for things that used to happen back in the day in trucking. That's why they be like that. So yeah, they don't play. But as long as you cool, they gonna be cool. But you come over there, with the attitude and all that, you just gonna make it worse. Like, you just gonna make it worse. Now they trying to give you the book. Been using Trucker Path for a while. It's pretty decent. Trucker Path was my favorite app as an OTR truck driver. What? Like finding places to eat, finding places to park. Trucker Path that's a great app. The TSA background check is the longest process. It takes about 30 days. Yep. I'm from Michigan as well and was in that pile up on I-94 in 2013. You definitely got to slow down. Yes, you got to slow down. And honestly, I'll be hearing people, they'll be like, oh, I still truck drive. I just chain my tires. No, I'm not chaining no tires. I'm sorry. I never would have. If I got to do all that, I'm not doing it. I'm not driving. I'll try the next day. Or, when it's better, but I'm not chaining no tires. So I never chained no tires. Never had the desire to. Wasn't going to. So. So, yeah. When looking for a good local job, does the state matter? I'm from Michigan too. Really? Do you live in Michigan currently right now? If the ground is white, I'm out for the night. Yes. Like, even with the whiteouts, I'm not driving. But I will say for Michigan has a plethora of jobs. What I will say about the Midwest, that's one thing I will say about the Midwest that I kind of miss, is that we don't have no job shortage when it comes to trucking. Like, trucking is very good up there. When I say very good, I mean like they have unlimited options. They have OTR, they have regional, they have dedicated. You're not finding dedicated in Houston. Houston is not a dedicated place. You're not finding a dedicated route. They don't even have that. And if you do, that's very, very rare. So Michigan has everything you want to do. Like, if you want to be a local, you can be local. But here they don't really have, like, it's not too many options. They're really specific based. It's a specific based state. Like I said, oil field, containers, hazmat, tanker, like, it's more so that kind of thing. Yes, I'll be starting with roles soon. Congratulations. If you're looking for a local job, construction, logistics is the wave. That's facts. I moved from Atlanta to Illinois to get better rates, and the money was great. Yes, the money, when I say the money is good, the money is good. Okay? You're never going to have a problem with that. I've even thought about moving back home. I'm not going to lie. I was like, yeah. But, you know, I do have a good job now. I have a good job. I'm thankful, very thankful. But sometimes I'll be looking sometimes, because I don't know, it's just so many more options up there, and it's just so easy to make good money up there. Especially in Illinois. Illinois is a good spot. Like, Illinois is a great spot for trucking as well. How long you been trucking, and what's made you get into trucking? I love your videos. And hey, from Auburn, Alabama. Hey. I've been trucking for almost 6 years now, and I used to work at a car plant back home in Michigan. I used to work at the one of the big threes, Chrysler, auto plant. So I used to work there, and at first I loved my job, but I gave them 4 years of my life, and towards the end I just started being very depressed to go to work. So I started researching trucking. I went on a layoff. I took a layoff. It was a long layoff too. Took a layoff and went to trucking school, and then I just didn't go back. Have you ever done car hauling? I've never done car hauling. Nope. I'm in the Midwest. There's so many options for trucking. Intermodal is popular. Yes. LTL is popular too up there. So, yeah, they have so many options up there versus being in Houston. Like, you don't have that many options. Like I just told y'all what y'all have to do. You have to literally be doing that to make good money. Other than that, there's a lot of trucking companies in Houston, but a lot of them are trash, trash. Like I said, when I was back home in Michigan, I didn't have no problem with my trucking career. I only had 2 jobs. Like, when I first started in trucking, I went to my first starter company. Still love that company because I learned everything. The lady taught me very well. I just hated my training experience, because a lot of people have horror trainer experiences, and I was one of those people. But she did train me the right way. So, and then after that, I went to my second company, and I was with them for 2.5 years before I moved to Houston. When I got to Houston, that's when I started having multiple jobs. I'm a consistent person. I find what I like, sit down, make my money, and go home. I don't do all the hopping around jobs. I've never done that. But in Houston, so many trash companies. I've experienced racism, like being a woman in trucking, like very intimidated by that out here. So I've ran into a lot of that out here. But now I have a good job, but I will say I've been through some turmoil. But y'all know that. If you're a subscriber of mine and you watch my videos, you know I've always kept it honest about the things I've been through out here. It's been a time. But I'm finally feeling like I'm settling into Houston now, like just now, and I've been here for 3 years. I'm just now feeling like I'm settling in. So yeah, I feel like Midwest definitely we have some of the best options when it comes to trucking. That's a good spot. But only thing is, I just don't miss the snow. I don't miss the snow. I don't miss it at all. So I don't think I will ever go back Midwest. I just don't miss this. I don't miss the cold. Are getting the certifications hard? Absolutely not. Nope. All you have to do is just read the book study the book. And then they have these apps as well. I think CDL Prep Test, I've heard that was a really good app. I was using that, and there's some really good questions on there, like to train you on before you take the test to get the endorsement. So yeah, I heard that was a really good app. I'm looking at a job in California, double tankers, $2,400 a week take home. You just have a lot of mountains to deal with. That's company driving. Owner ops do so much better. Yeah, $2,400 a week is not bad at all for a company driver. I mean, I don't know. Like, I have a different outlook on when it comes to pay and all of that, because I don't have a lot of bills. I don't have no kids. It's just me and my dog. Everybody's outlook on trucking is going to be different depending on how much liabilities you have to attend to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have more assets than liability, so it doesn't matter where I place myself. I'm fine. Like, so people who feel like $2,500 a week is not a lot of money, then I don't know what kind of bills you have. I don't know what your obligations are. But me, I live my life on not having a lot of bills, and I'm forever going to live my life like that. Like right now, I'm struggling with wanting a new car, and I'm telling myself, you don't need a new car, but I do want a new car because I feel like I deserve a new car, but I don't want to pay the payment every month. It's just a whole thing. Like I have to I run everything through this financial literacy like point of view now. So just everything is stopping me from doing making stupid decisions. But overall, I do want a new car. I'm going to get a new car. I just would rather I don't know. I just don't want the car note. The amount of money people tell me they pay for cars today is just crazy. So I don't know. But yeah, so it just all depends on what you think is not enough money, or how much stuff you got to pay for every month. I don't know. It just all depends on that. So yes, Garner. Yes. My first job was at Garner Trucking. So yes. Is it possible to get a local job straight out of trucking school, or is it mandatory that you go OTR or do regional first? Nowadays the game is different, but back in the day you could not get no local trucking job without going over the road first. But now everything is different. Some people will take you straight out of school, but that's very rare. I bet when I first got my license 5.5 years ago, you had to have OTR experience, so you wasn't getting no local job. So because they don't really trust you like that. It's all about the long game when it comes in trucking. You have to play the long game. You can't just come in here and think everything is going to be handed to you. No, you get rewarded. The more years you get be locked into trucking, the more things you unlock in trucking. So you have to play the long game, which is also a great thing, because like by a year in or two, you could be making great money. My first trucking company, I wasn't making that much money. I think I was making like 50 cents a mile. But my second job, that's when I started seeing the money. It's like that was like 6 months in, I started making good money. So it just depends. And I had a dedicated route. I used to go from Michigan to Louisville, Kentucky. That was my route, and I only worked 3 days out the week. So I would go Monday, go out, come home Tuesday, be off. Go out Wednesday, get off and be off on Thursday, and then go back Friday and come and be off on the weekends. Saturday and Sunday I had off. So yeah, it was an amazing schedule. LTL companies are starting to get into intermodal now. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I love the way you keep it 100. Thank you. Yep, I trained at Waste Management Scale House for 4 years. I've always admired the lady trucker that came through. I don't miss the snow either. I don't. Like that's what's keeping me from going back home. Honestly, if the Midwest didn't get so cold, I probably would have just stayed in the Midwest. I probably would have. It's beautiful there, especially I feel like we have the best summers, because staying in Houston, summers be treacherous out here. Okay, it's so hot that you can't even come out until the nighttime. But this summer was actually great. But last summer, I was cussing every time I had to go outside. I was cussing every time I had to step outside. But I feel like Midwest have the best summers. We have a breeze. It's sunny. I don't know. It's just perfect. But that wintertime, I didn't realize how crucial our winter times were until I moved to Houston and tried to move back home. I moved back home at a point in time, and I couldn't take it. My bones would not readjust. I said, oh, damn, this is cold. You don't know how cold your state is until you move out of your state and then try to go back. It was super cold, too cold. It's a TWIC card. A TWIC card basically allows you to work in the ports, like go in and out of the ports. That's what you have. Like if you want to do containers, you have to have your TWIC card. That's what that is. It's your ability to get in and out of the ports. I'll be living in the truck. I'm much older than you. I'm trying to bank too. Nothing wrong with that. You're going to Touch Fright though. Touch Fright doing what? I got a BMW. Baby mama went for you brand new. I'm okay. Honestly, guys, the car that I want, like I'm gonna get. I want a Lexus. Like, oh my God, I'm like super obsessed. I have to become a Lexus girl. Like what? I just want, because I know it's gonna run. It's gonna run forever. It's such a great car. They're very valuable. So I'm definitely gonna get a Lexus. I'm just trying not to be impulsive right now, because I that's all I do every day. I research Lexus every day. Every day I'm car shopping. So yeah, I have to have a Lexus. I literally have no bills. I will live in that truck if I can. Yeah, that's the way of life, y'all. The real freedom is not having no bills. That's the real life. Being able to book a flight when you want to. Like, being able to just live life, honestly. I don't like being, I have a real big commitment issues when it comes to paying bills. I barely want to pay my rent. Rent is insane. Rent is insane. The hurricane kept it a little cooler in Houston. I agree. But I'm not complaining either, because that breeze feels amazing. It feels amazing. And refineries, yep. Thank you. Touch Fright doing local work. Oh, I don't know. I'm local. I don't touch my Fright. I don't do nothing, y'all. I go to work smelling amazing and leave work smelling amazing. My clothes don't get dirty. I don't get dirty. All I do is twist 4 locks around. And matter of fact, I ordered this thing and go around my neck so I can do better content when I'm in my trucking, like when I'm doing my trucking videos. I cannot wait to show y'all. This is all I do. I literally just twist 4 locks. The crane driver hover over my truck, take the container off, and I go about my business and go pick up another one. It's just really the easiest thing I've done. So yeah. Oh yeah. Not all local jobs, definitely. All local jobs don't require you to have to touch the Fright. A lot of them do have you do have a lot of touch Fright jobs. But you can find one that you don't have to touch anything. I hate the winter too. I lived in Arlington, Texas for 7 years, but moved back to Michigan in 2020 to spend time with my dad before he passed. I love the South though. Yeah. People was telling me, and I didn't believe them at the time. It was like, all right, you're gonna go home and watch. Houston just gonna grow on you out of nowhere, and it did. It did exactly that. And I don't, to this day, I can't even tell you why I love Houston so much. But I mean, I could tell you certain things, but like why I love it the way I do, I don't know. It's just like, it just grows on you. The South just grows on you. But there's just so much stuff to do. Like, it is so many things to do. If I'm tired of being bored, I could literally leave my house right now and go, it's something for me to do that I haven't done. I've been in Houston for 3 years, 3.5 years, almost 4 years. January for me will be 4 years, but I've been here for almost 4 years, y'all, and I haven't even touched the surface of things to do here yet. That's one big thing for me, because I do get bored fast, but it's just still so much to do here. So you're such a smart young lady. Thank you, Jazzy. I appreciate that. Hey, Timothy. Straight out of CDL school, if you do local work, you most likely will touch Fright. And then this is another thing that I always try to tell people. If you don't have to go local straight out of school, don't do it. Because I feel like a lot of people they want to be local because they feel like they're going to miss something. Like, oh, I don't want to be gone. I want to party on the weekends. All of that stuff is going to be doing the same thing when you get home. Go gain the experience. Like, get out. Like, go. Like, leave your hometown. Like, experience the world a little bit. Like, because I also feel like over the road, when you come off over the road and then go local, it's like local is a breeze to you. There's no dock. There is nothing you can't do local, because you've seen so many weird, crazy docks over the road. I say that all the time. I just feel like people should go local first. I mean, over the road first, just to gain the experience. Good morning. Is it morning time still? Oh, yeah, it is. I deliver building materials. We load and offload with Moffitt. Only touch Fright when it's a very small amount. I don't think I would ever enjoy like doing touch Fright. I commend people who do touch Fright, because I just don't think I would ever enjoy doing that. Born and raised Houstonian. Oh, you're from Houston? That's what's up. It is Sunday Fun Day. This is the best day of the week. But honestly, I haven't done a Sunday Fun Day in so long. Literally haven't. Whatever y'all do, avoid flatbedding. What's wrong with flatbedding? I heard they make good money doing that, though. Y'all, I'm going to get off here at 12. It's 11:48. Well, it's 11:48 my time. I'm on Central Time. I'm going to get off at 12. So 12 minutes. We almost been on here for an hour already. That's so crazy. But yeah, what's wrong with flatbedding, though? It's a lot of work. I do be seeing them. Like, honestly, I will never do flatbedding in Houston. It is so hot. Even when it's not hot, the humidity just makes up for it. Just makes it hot. Best money is heavy hauling and trucking. I heard they clearing easily over 120K a year. I come with a lot of responsibility too, though. Flatbed work is rough. It's a pain in the a-hole, especially when it's hot. Yep. I could never do flatbed. Yes, Houston is on Central Time. So we're an hour behind Eastern Time. Y'all got any more questions for me? Cause I know I don't go live often, but I love when I go live though on here, cause we always have the best conversations. Y'all scared of doubles and triples? Honestly, I know I could pull doubles. Doubles isn't a thing. I mean, I don't think doubles is not hard at all. Now, triples, I don't know. I think it's all about just maintaining and staying in between the lines, doing those kind of things, you know? Definitely got to stay in between the lines. Just imagine one of your the last trailer on the end just swinging because you're not driving it right. But yeah, I don't think doubles are so hard at all. Any advice on having pets OTR? Well, I've had my dog since he was 6 months old, and as soon as I got him, he been on the road with me ever since. And my dog loves over the road. I don't know, because I've been seeing people have big dogs. My dog is little. He's a little dog. He absolutely love over the road because, you know, he know eventually he's getting ready to go outside. I don't know. And he slept the best when we were over the road. And I feel like I did too, because over the road sleep is totally different from locals. Well, now that I have the kind of job I have so much unlimited time. But when I was over the road, I used to sleep the best. Like, sleeping in your semi truck is a total different sleep than sleeping regularly at home. So my dog used to sleep a lot. He just enjoyed it. He loved like seeing different sceneries. So we had fun. The only thing I would say is just make sure they have food, water. Make sure you give them their breaks to, you know, take a walk, because they can get bored and depressed if you don't take them outside. You know, they just want to have a quick little 10 minutes, ain't gonna hurt, 10 to 15 minutes. But yeah. Are the mattresses comfortable? Yes. I have yet to experience an uncomfortable mattress in a semi truck. I feel like they got some of the best mattresses. I feel like they have some of the best mattresses for sure. And I think it's like the humming noise of the truck. Like if you leave your truck running while you sleep, that noise puts you straight to sleep. It used to do me like that all the time. Do you ever want to be a nurse? Nope. I went to school for nursing. I actually passed the thing to get into. I went to nursing school, took all the regular classes, and then took the test and got accepted into the program, and I didn't even do it because when I went to go work at the actual hospital, I was a janitor at a hospital, y'all. And I don't know what it is. I've always been a very energy-based person. Like, I don't know, my spirit has always been activated. Even when I was younger, I just wasn't very much so connected to it at that time. But like working around the mortuary and like having to clean up around people that are not alive anymore, that right there, I just couldn't do it because I just felt like I was so, like, I'm an empath. So I'm like, all these emotions, like I'm feeling like, oh my God, they're like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was too sentimental to be a nurse. I feel like it wasn't my kind of thing. I didn't know it was like that. So after I actually went to do that, I was like, nah, this not for me. When you get a truck, are the mattresses new? You can definitely always request to have a new mattress. And if they tell you no, then I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Being a woman in trucking, you know, they're expecting you already to, you know, not really be too strong or too, you know, hold your ground. But I always held my ground. If I don't want something, or if I wanted something, like, you either do it or you don't, and I'm gonna just find somewhere who would do it for me, you know, because I'm always been a person that never settled. So can I have a new mattress, please? Like, just say it. You don't gotta just be like, do you guys give out new mattresses, or can I request to have a new mattress? And they should say yes. It should be no problem. Should be no problem. I'm terrified of bed bugs. I don't blame you. So yeah. But every semi truck I've ever had, I've always super clean my truck. Lysol wipes. I'm scrubbing down the floors. Like, I don't care how clean it look. That's just for my own peace of mind that I know I cleaned it. So yeah, I Lysol everything. So yeah, definitely always clean the space, even if it look clean. Thinking about getting a freight forward license as a side hustle since you're into containers. Freight forward license? I've never heard of that before. What is that? My crazy self will buy my own. Don't buy your own, because they are not cheap. They're like over $400 and some dollars. But definitely just ask them, and they should get you another one. Trust me, I've never ran into a company that really wouldn't change the mattress. Honestly, they'll do it. If they want you to come drive it, they'll do it. It's not, nothing in trucking is cheap. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, nothing is cheap. Even the refrigerators cost money. So is discrimination against women real in the trucking industry? Yes, I've definitely been discriminated against, but I haven't experienced that where I'm from. Like I said, I'm from Michigan. I never experienced that until I came down south. It's a real thing. Yes. Yep, I have. I've experienced it a lot out here. So, like, I've had companies not even call me back just because I was a woman, you know, and gave it to a guy. So it's just you just have to be careful. Just be careful, period. You know, discrimination is real in logistics. Some men will try you. You have to stand your ground. Yep. That's the license you need to move freight from truck to train or ship. Oh, okay. I'm gonna write that down. Freight forward license. Oh, excuse me. Coming from ways they really think women don't belong, I will cuss you out quick. Let me see. Yeah, I've had some crazy experiences, but the way I deliver the message is really what got under their skin. More so like having to raise my voice, more so what I'm saying is what really gets under their skin. So I'm definitely not the one to try when it comes to things like that, because I definitely will take it there. Don't even have to get disrespectful. I never had to. This is my wordplay is crazy. So I've always gotten underneath their skin, because their goal was to try to get under my skin. So I've definitely reversed the roles with the wordplay for sure. So once I get to talking, articulating my words the way I want them to come out, when you trying to disrespect me, it's like a whole switch. Like, oh, this girl ain't yeah. I'm not about to get you with you. I'm not finna get ghetto. I'm not finna get all out of pocket and all of that. I'm definitely finna violate you. My wordplay is crazy when somebody's trying to disrespect me. So yeah, they definitely turn around quick when they know you're not going for that. On another note, how did your bar come along? Oh, it came along real good. I will show y'all, but I think I did. No, I did show y'all. Did y'all watch my vlog? My vlog of me. I showed it on the vlog. But yeah, it came out really, really good. It paid way more than an average broker license. Look into it. I'm gonna look into it. I wrote it down. Yeah, you gotta be direct. You gotta let them know. Cause you know, like, I just feel like this industry is like definitely built off of pride and ego. I mean, it was definitely a male-dominated industry. You know, they're very prideful. They do a lot of crazy things too, things that don't make sense because so much pride. So, no, I always love to show them how quick you can fall being so prideful. I don't literally use curse words, but they feel like I curse them out. Yeah. I knew what you meant though. I am good. No complaints. I'm very happy. Just enjoying my day off. You saw the video? Ah, thank you. He is right here, chilling. King is chilling. Right here next to me. All right, y'all. Y'all got any more questions? Because I'm getting ready to get off. Been on here for an hour. But I enjoyed this conversation as always. I love going live with y'all because y'all always participate, which makes the lives a million times better. I'm the same way. I don't curse, but the truth with respect be cutting people deep. All right, laugh a lot. Have a great holiday. It sure do. It cut them real deep. You have a good holiday too. When I come back, you gotta have them doubles. I like what I do. I like what I do. Thank you. You too. It's only 12 o'clock too. So yeah. Y'all definitely enjoy y'all holiday weekend. I hope y'all, whoever watches this after the fact, y'all wasn't able to be live. I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Hey, looking good. Shout out from Chicago. Okay, Chi-Town. Thank you. You be safe too. But yeah, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all have a good holiday. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.